The profiteering over the coronavirus, COVID-19, is reaching a crescendo pitch. Not only do we have the whorish cable TV showing people dying second by second, boosting their advertising dollars, boosting their receipts. The hosts look happier than Punch. They'll probably get a raise next year. But now we learn that the chairman of the Senate Intel Committee, the Intelligence Committee, Richard Burr, and former chairman, Dianne Feinstein, most likely engaged in insider trading. They got intelligence reports from the intelligence agencies, and they sold their considerable stock portfolios right before the stock market crash and after COVID-19 became public. Unbelievable. I knew this guy, Burr, frankly, was dishonest. I had tried to deal with him over the mass surveillance of what was going on with the NSA, the defense intelligence industry, the CIA, and the FBI. He turned a blind eye. Instead, he was patting the back of Mark Warner, the Virginia senator who wanted to remove President Trump. This guy is a total sleazeball. And of course, Feinstein, she was chairman of the Senate Intel Committee, and she's intimately involved in intelligence gathering. And this kind of confirms, it's another piece of circumstantial evidence that the intelligence agencies knew that this was a leak from a bioweapons facility in Wuhan, China. We filed Freedom of Information Act requests. Of course, we didn't get a response. We filed suit last week. We're going to be obtaining the documentation. This is a worldwide issue. I'm getting calls, emails, and texts from all over the world, from Israel, from India, from Sri Lanka, from Turkey, from Nigeria. I did a television piece over the weekend in Poland. There's more than that. I can go on and on and on. People are seeing the strength of our legal effort, our class action lawsuit, and they're wanting to do the same thing in their country. Now, we need to surround China with these kinds of cases. They need to pay for the damage that was done because, excuse me, I'm getting choked up. The Chinese cannot get away with this. Already Nancy Pelosi is asking for another bill, another bailout, more money. This is not for free. If you think you're going to get a free paycheck and walk off fat and happy, of course, you're not going to walk off fat and happy with $1,500 or $1,200 or whatever it is. We're going to have to pay this back. And that's going to be paid back by our children and grandchildren. This country is going to be living in a state of abject poverty, while at the same time, our government says nothing about the damage that China has caused. Even Senator Tom Cotton, I mean, what world does he live in? He's talking about, well, we're not going to have business in China anymore. We're going to bring our factories home. Well, he's begging the issue, and he's a former military guy. The issue is, does China pay or don't they pay, not whether we bring our factories home. And that's why we're doing our most at Freedom Watch to hold them accountable. There have been a couple other class action lawsuits filed by personal injury lawyers just to get their name in the news because they're simply alleging a personal injury. There's immunity here for a simple personal immunity, governmental immunity. But what we've alleged is that these were violations of international treaties, which remove the immunity because they're outlawed, these weapons. They're terrorist weapons. And in fact, the Justice Department said anyone furthering the coronavirus, either through gross negligence or intentionally, will be prosecuted as a terrorist. That's the theory of our case. That's why our case is strong. That's why we know what they're doing. And these two law firms in Florida and Las Vegas are doing it just to get their names so they can get more automobile accidents to bring cases on them. I'm not being totally facetious. Any event, we need your support. I need your support at Freedom Watch. Go to freedomwatchusa.org. Contribute to our cause. Join our Justice League with tax-deductible contributions. I'm helping these other lawyers in foreign countries. I'm helping and amassing lawyers throughout the United States to make this case a success. Just serving the complaint on China is going to cost probably about $10,000 with all the red tape you have to go through with the State Department and everything else. So we need your help. We need the contributions. Go to freedomwatchusa.org, tax-deductible contributions. Make a contribution on PayPal. You can find it there. Share this webcast. You can find it at radioamerica.com, at freedomwatchusa.org, on Spotify, on iTunes, on Facebook. We tweet it out. It's all over the place. Get the word out. We tell the truth. I'm not trying to exploit this. Believe me, we're not rich here. We're not Fox News. We're not CNN. We're not MSNBC. We're not playing games with people dying. We're trying to get justice for the American people. So go to freedomwatchusa.org. Join our cause. Contribute with tax-deductible contributions. I'll be back tomorrow with another special edition of our podcast. Until then, God bless you. God bless your family. Stay safe. God bless the United States, and God save the United States in these very trying times. Thank you for listening to me.